Test for convergence. Test for convergence. It is clear? Test for convergence of the series summation under root of n plus 1 minus root n. Okay, so this is the problem. Test for convergence of the series summation under root of n plus 1 minus root n. It is clear? Now, here, I'm going to write the solution solving the given problem, right? Now, in this problem, we have, there is no denominator is there. How to choose the Vn term? Vn term is completely in the denominator of n highest term, highest power of term. Okay, now that only we need to choose the Vn term. But in the given we don't have the any denominator is there. How can we find out the Vn term? But we can use comparison test only, na? Then, any guess? Tell me. Any guess? Please tell me. Okay, write down. Listen. My voice is audible, ma?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. This is of the form summation un. Therefore, what is un here? Under root of n plus 1 minus root n. Okay. You know the, do you know the concept of rationalize? Any idea about the any rationalizing topic or method?
Video was stuck, ma'am.
What, ma? Hello? Hello? Tell me. Okay,
Your
listen.
UDV is stuck,
What is
ma'am.
the rationalize? What is the rationalize? See, using the rationalizing, we can solve the given un first of all. Then obviously we are finding the Vn term. And we need to finding the Vn term by using the rationalizing. When the given series don't have any denominator, then we go for the rationalize method. Okay, now use rationalize. What is the rationalize here? Suppose what is un here? Under root of n plus 1 minus root n. It is clear? Into opposite of minus is the place. I'm going to take that one here. N plus 1 plus root n. Okay? By under root of n plus 1 plus root n. It is clear? By the cancellation, we are getting the same thing it is. Okay, now here a minus b into a plus b. So what is the formula? A minus b into a plus b? A square minus b square. See, root n plus 1 whole square. Okay, minus root n whole square. It is clear? By under root of n plus 1 plus root n. It is clear, my any doubts? Again, I am going to write this one. Root and square get cancelled. This root and square get cancelled. What is the remaining we have here? N plus 1 minus n by under root of n plus 1 plus root n. N get cancelled. Then what is un here? The reduced un is what, ma, here? 1 by under root of n plus 1 plus root n. It is clear, ma, all of you? Now we need to choose the Vn term. Okay, now how can we find out Vn term here? We have to take the common of highest power of n in the numerator and denominator, and any cancellation is there, then we are getting the Vn term. Okay, now we can use. In the numerator, we don't have any term of the n. In the denominator, we have the nth term is there. n terms are there. And what is the highest power of n here? 1 by 2. Here also 1 by 2. And we are going to take a common here, like un equals to 1 by. In this, I am going to take n common. So that is the root n. 1 plus 1 by n under root. It is clear? Any doubts? Or else, listen. 1 by, just to take
You
common
are
of
waiting.
n. 1 plus 1 by n under root here. Just to take in common in the brackets, in the square root only I am going to take in common. So that is 1 plus 1 by n. Plus here also root n is there. So I am going to write that only. Okay. Now in the denominator we have the root n and root n is there. Take root n common. What is the remaining here? Under root of 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. It is clear? Now un equals to 1 by n to the power of 1 by 2. And what is the remaining here? 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. It is clear? Now this is the modified un. Yes, ma?
ma'am.
Hello?
Video slow, ma'am.
Video? Stuck enough. Wait. It is clear? It is clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is the complete form of un. Now we need to choose the vn term. Okay, now tell me what is vn. Choose vn from un. Tell me what is vn.
1 by n power 1 by 2.
1 by root n.
Yes. 1 by n to the power of 1 by 2. Summation vn. So that is equals to summation 1 by n to the power of 1 by 2, which is of the form summation 1 by n to the power of p. Again, by the p series, what is p value here? 1 by 2. And p greater than 1 convergent, and p less than or equals to 1 divergent. Now p equals to 1 by 2 belongs to convergent case or divergent case? Tell me.
Again, video stuck, ma'am.
Okay. Wait. Now p equals to 1 by 2. Which is belongs to convergent case or divergent case? Tell me. 1 by 2 nothing but 0.5. Okay. Now that is belongs to compare with the 1. That is the small value or big value. Compare with the 1.
Small value.
Small value. So which is less than or equals to 1 here. P equals to 1 by 2 is less than or equals to 1. This is the divergent. Now summation Vn is divergent case. It is clear? Hence summation Un also divergent. It is clear? Now we need to show the limit function. Okay, now to show limit n tends to infinite un by vn equals to finite value. It is clear? Okay. Now I'm going to apply here, and that one what here? Limit n tends to infinite. What is un here? This one is the un star. Reduced to modified, from that only we are taking the vn term. Then that substitute. What ma? Okay, now substitute that one here. Un this one. 1 by n to the power of 1 by 2 into under root of 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. It is clear? Completed. Into 1 by Vn. Okay, 1 by Vn. So that is what here? Root n. Or root n and this n to the power of 1 by 2 get cancelled. What is the remaining? We have limit n tends to infinite 1 by under root of 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. Now I am going to apply the infinite. N equals to infinite. I am going to substitute here 1 by under root of 1 plus 1 by infinite plus 1. So that is equals to what here? 1 by. 1 by infinite is the 0. Root 1 is the 1. 1 plus 1 is a 2. 1 by 2 value is finite value or infinite value? 1 by 2 value is the finite value or infinite value? Hello?
Finite value.
Finite value.
Finite value.
And this is equals to 0 or not equals to 0? This is a finite value that must be not equals to 0. Hence the condition is satisfied. Hence summation un is divergent. It is clear? Okay, ma? Doubts? Take a pick.
Madam, once again explain problem, ma'am. This problem.
This is a rationalized method because of the given series don't have any denominator now. When we are choosing the Vn term, where is Vn? When we are going to choosing the Vn term, compulsory we have the denominator must. But in this we don't have the denominator, right? That's why I'm going to use a rationalize. What is a rationalized term? Here we have a plus b is there. A minus b is the rationalized term. So root a plus 1 plus root n by under root of n plus 1 plus root n is a rationalized term, and this is a rationalized procedure. And a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square. The denominator is the same. Square and root cancel, square and root cancel. The remaining is we have n plus 1 minus n. The denominator also same. Now this is the required un. In this un we have the numerator and denominator. Okay, but how to choose the Vn term? Already we know, take the highest power of n in the numerator, highest power of n in the denominator, we have to take a common. Yes? Hello? Clear now?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Now this is the un. Highest numerator, highest power of n in the numerator, there is no power of n. N power 0 is the highest numerator. Okay, now in the denominator we have the root n is there. Root n just common taken outside. Then that can be written as n to the power of 1 by 2. Root n is nothing but n to the power of 1 by 2 get cancelled here. So this one. Take a common. Now here choose Vn. What is Vn? This is the Vn term. Okay, Vn equals to 1 by n to the power of 1 by 2. Same procedure. Summation apply. Again, we are getting the P series which is of the form. By using the P series, the P value compare with the 1. This is the smallest value. The result is the divergent. Once the summation Vn is a divergent, then obviously summation Un also divergent. The problem is completed. But when these two statements are compulsory done, when this condition is satisfied, what is the condition? Limit n tends to infinite Un by Vn is must be not equals to 0. Must be Un is also divergent by comparison test. By comparison test. It is clear?
Ma'am, un is equals to infinity, then n is equals to what, ma'am?
Un equals to infinite.
Ma'am,
Hello?
to show line un is equals to
What, ma? Question once again repeat.
In this, ma'am, to show the lines is UN is goes to infinity. That is clear, not visible, ma'am.
Limit tends to infinite un by vn. Suppose we are getting the infinite, right? That is your question. This is the infinite value. Now the problem is not applicable for the comparison test. Because of comparison test is what? Summation un and summation vn are behaves like the same. Both combined together same manner. For that purpose, if summation vn is a convergent, summation un also convergent. If summation un vn is a divergent, then summation un is a divergent. But condition is satisfied finite only. If we are getting any infinite value, then the problem is not applicable for the comparison test. Then we choose another methods to solve the given series. It is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Completed? Shall I wrap?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next problem, write down. Test for convergence of the series root 2 minus 1 by 3 square minus 1 plus root 3 minus 1 by 4 square minus 1 plus root 4 minus 1 by 5 square minus 1 plus etc. It is clear? It is clear, ma? Hello? Now, any problem, we have the summation is there, directly we can write the nth term, that is the un term. But it is the sum of the terms are there. Now this is the infinite series, but we are not getting the general form of the given term. Okay, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. Like, what is the nth term? First find out the nth term. Nth term is nothing but un. Okay, now what is un? Tell me, anyone. First term is root 2 minus 1 by 3 square minus 1. Go for the second one. Root 3 minus 1 by 4 square minus 1 plus root 4 minus 1 by 5 square minus 1. What is the relation between the numerator and denominator as well as first term and second term? Tell me, anyone. For suppose I am going to take n equals to 1. I am going to take for n equals to 1. Okay, na? See, under root of n plus 1 minus 1 is the common term for all values. Okay, by n plus 2 whole square minus 1. See, when we are going to substitute n equals to 1, what is the term here? Root 2 minus 1 by 3 square minus 1. We will get this one, right? Okay, and n equals to 2. What we are getting here, n equals to 2, root 3 minus 1 by n equals to 2, now then 4 square minus 1. Here we are getting n equals to 2. What is n equals to 3? We get here n equals to 3. Root 3 minus 1 by 3 plus 2, 5 square minus 1. We are getting like this. Now, this is the general term. This is the nth term. It is clear, all of you? Any doubts? Generally, we have to assume. Okay, now that is the nth term of the given series. Now this is the summation, right? This is only the term of the nth one. Now apply the summation. Summation un equals to summation of under root of n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2 whole square minus 1. It is clear, all of you? Now that is the series. This is the infinite series. This is the long procedure, long one. Okay, now the short of the given infinite series is this one. It is clear, all of you? Any doubts? Okay, ma. Hello. Any response,
Hello.
please? Yes. It is clear or not?
Clear, ma'am.
Ma'am, how you wrote the nth term?
Clear, ma'am.
Huh? Depending on the terms, we have to choose this one. Same procedure what I am done in the previous, same as this you have to test. If n equals to 1, 1 plus 1, when we are getting for value of n, which value we are getting? N equals to 2. What value for getting the denominator? Just we have to check it out. Okay, then I'm going for un. What is un here? Under root of n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2 whole square minus 1. Okay, right? Now in this also we can go for choosing of Vn. For that purpose, in the numerator and denominator, we have to take a n power common. Highest power of n, we have to take a common. For that purpose, in the numerator, we have to simplify under root of n common, 1 plus 1 by n. It is clear? Minus 1 only. Okay. In the denominator, n common. So, n into 1 plus 2 by n whole square minus 1. It is clear, all of you doubts? Now, see here, in the numerator, we can write it as root n into under root of 1 plus 1 by n. It is clear? Minus 1 by. In the denominator also, n. Abba cheppandi amma clarity ga vinpichela cheppandi. Emantunnaru? Hello? My any doubts so far?
Ma'am.
Video struck అయిందా?
వీడియో స్లో ఉంది ఇంకా స్టక్
ఇందాక వీడియో స్ట్రక్ అయింది.
Okay, wait. It is clear?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్
Yes, in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
denominator also, a plus a into b whole square in the denominator, n square into 1 plus 2 by n whole square. So 1 plus 2 by n whole square minus 1. Okay, now in the numerator, root n is the highest power. Then take root n common. So under root of 1 plus 1 by n minus 1 by root n. It is clear, all of you? In the numerator, I am going to take root n common. In the denominator also, I am going to take n square common. What we have? 1 plus 2 by n whole square minus 1 by n square. It is clear? Now, this is a root n and this is a n square. Root n can be written as n to the power of 1 by 2. So that I am going to write here 1 by n square into n to the power of minus 1 by 2. This root n can be in the denominator, right? It has n to the power of minus 1 by 2. All of you clear, ma? Now, Under root of
స్లోగా
plus 1 by n minus 1 by
మేడం
root
వీడియో
n.
స్లోగా వస్తుంది మ్యామ్, స్ట్రక్ అయ్యి.
ఫుల్ సిగ్నల్ ఉందిగా. Is clear? What is the denominator we have
Yes,
in this?
ma'am.
1 plus 2 by n whole square minus 1 by n square. Taken common in the numerator and denominator, and also root n can be written in the denominator into the power of minus 1 by 2. Here the bases are equal, we should add the powers. 2 minus 1 by 2, 4, take LCM for 2, and 4 minus 1, so that is a 3 by 2. It is clear? 1 by n to the power of 3 by 2 into this numerator, under root of 1 plus 1 by n minus 1 by root n by 1 plus 2 by n whole square minus 1 by n square. Completed. This is the reduced un term. Now easily to write the choosing of vn term. Okay, now choose vn. What
మేడం
is vn?
వీడియో
Tell me.
స్ట్రక్ అయింది మ్యామ్.
చెప్పండి మేడం, ఏం కదండి.
షక్ అయితే ఎలా చెప్తారు?
It is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, choose vn. What is vn? Tell me vn. vn
1 by n power 3 by 2.
1 by n power 3 by 2. Okay. Now completed vn choosing. Again, what we need to show here, apply the summation. Okay. Apply summation on both sides. What we get here? Summation vn. So that is equals to summation 1 by n to the power of 3 by 2. So which is of the form summation 1 by n to the power of p, which is the by p series. Okay. Then what is p value here? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 nothing but what value? Compare with the compare with the 3 by value is what more here? 2 ones are. So again 2 5s are. Then the value is 1.5, the p value. Now by p series, what are the condition? P greater than 1 convergent, p less than or equals to 1 divergent. Now p equals to 1.5, which case? P equals to 1.5, which case ma? Convergent case or divergent case? Compare with the 1.5. Is a big value or small value?
Convergent, ma'am.
Convergent, ma'am.
Convergent. Now 1.5 is belongs to convergent. It is clear? Now, therefore, summation Vn is convergent. P equals to 1.5 is greater than 1. Hence, summation Un is also convergent. Now, we need to show the limit function of Un by Vn is the finite. It is clear? Take a peek, all of you, please. Completed?
Completed, ma'am.
Yes. Now, to show that limit n tends to infinite un by vn equals to finite. That means not equals to 0. It is clear? Now limit n tends to
మేడం
infinite.
వీడియో స్ట్రక్ అయింది మ్యామ్.
Oh my God.
ब्रो थोड़ा एडजस्ट करो यार, ऐसा रोते तो कैसा होता।
Limit n tends to infinite. The reduced modified form when we are choosing the vn, that un you have to write down here in this place. So 1 by n to the power of 3 by 2 into 1 plus 1 by n under root minus 1 by root n. It is clear? By 1 plus 2 by n whole square minus 1 by n square into 1 by Vn. What is Vn here? Where is Vn? Vn equals to what? 1 by n to the power of 3 by 2. 1 by n to the power of 3 by 2. It is clear, all of you? Now, I am going to simplify here. The denominator of the denominator is the numerator and denominator get cancelled. What is the remaining? I am going to write here. Limit n tends to infinite. Just I am going to write. So far not written here. Listen. Limit n tends to infinite under root of 1 plus 1 by n. It is clear, my video? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, and the denominator it is. Now we are going to substitute the infinite value. So listen, 1 plus 1 by infinite under root minus 1 by root infinite by 1 plus 2 by infinite whole square minus 1 by infinite square. It is clear, all of you? Now, so that is equals to under root of 1 plus 1 by infinite is the 0 minus 1 by root infinite means root infinite is the infinite. 1 by infinite is the 0 by 1 plus 2 by infinite is the 0. 1 plus 0 whole square minus 1 by infinite is the 0. It is clear? Root 1 is the 1 minus 0 by 1 minus 0. So this is the 1 which is not equals to 0, which is the finite value. Therefore, by comparison test, summation un is convergent or divergent? Hence we completed so far. Summation vn is convergent or divergent?
कन्वर्जन
Convergent,
Huh?
ma'am.
What, ma?
Convergent.
Convergent. It is clear? Take your pick. Completed?
Yes, ma'am. Completed.
Next, last problem in the given. Next problem. And this is the homework for you. You have to do compulsory. Test for convergence of the given series. 1 into 2 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus 2 into 3 by 4 into 5 into 6 plus 3 into 4 by 5 into 6 into 7. This is the infinite series. I am giving the one hint for you and you have to do this problem. This is a convergent or divergent. Right, all of you? Now this is the infinite series. This is not a short form. This is a lengthy form. Now we can write first of all nth term. We can find out the nth term. Then obviously nth term find out, apply summation. Summation nth term is the series, which is the infinite series. It is clear? Now for that purpose, now I'm going to take first of all n equals to 1. Okay, now n into here n plus 2. Okay, now 1 plus 1 is a 2, n plus 1 by here 3 we get. So how much we can add to the n equals to 1? 2 is we have to add. So n plus 2 and 4 we get. How much add we have to, how much we have add to the 1? We are getting the 4, n plus 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Again, how much add we have for n equals to 1? Then we are getting the 5. So that is n plus 4. It is clear? So which is the nth term? It is clear, ma? Only I am going to take n equals to 1 and this is the general formula for all the steps, all the points of n values. Suppose I am going to take n equals to 2, ma. See, 2 into 2 plus 1, 3. 2 into 3 by 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 3, 5. 2 plus 4, 6. It is clear? Now this is possible case for all the terms in the given series. Now which is the general form of given terms? This is the nth term. It is clear? Doubts?
No doubts, ma'am. Clear.
Okay. First of all, simplify the un. Then only we are choosing the vn term. Okay, now for that purpose, in the un, here also n is there. In that also take the n common. Then 1 plus 1 by n. It is clear? In this also n common. 1 plus 2 by n into, and here also 1 plus 3 by n common. N plus 4 also have to take common. 1 plus 4 by n. It is clear? Now n get cancelled. N get cancelled. What is the remaining here? 1 by n into 1 plus 1 by n by 1 plus 2 by n, 1 plus 3 by n, 1 plus 4 by n. It is clear? Now what is Vn? Tell me. This is a reduced Un. What is Vn?
1 by n.
1 by n.
1 by n. Very good. Now what is p
1 by
value here by using the p series?
L power 1.
P value 1. Then which is a convergent or divergent? Tell me. P greater than 1 convergent. P less than or equals to 1 divergent. P equals to 1, which case either this one or this one?
Divergent.
Divergent.
P equals to 1 is a divergent. Again, you need to find limit n tends to infinite un by vn, that is equals to finite value. You need to show. This is a homework for you. This is a hint. Almost all problem completed. Just only you have to show this one finite value. It is clear? Take a pic. Any more doubts in the comparison test and P series? Any doubts, ma?
Once again, explain me how to find un.
How to find?
Un.
Un. This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. What is the nth term? Nth term is the general formula for all the terms. Okay. For that purpose, first of all, I'm going to take n equals to 1. n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1 తీసుకొని ప్రాబ్లం చేస్తాను. సో ఇక్కడ 1 ఉంది, సో n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1 సాటిస్ఫై అయింది. ఇంటూ 2 రావాలంటే 1 కి నేను ఎంత యాడ్ చేయాలి? హౌ మచ్ వీ కెన్ యాడ్ టు ద 1, దెన్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద 2. n ప్లస్ 1, n ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఆల్రెడీ 1 తీసుకున్నాను కదా, 1 ప్లస్ 1 2 వచ్చేసింది. ఇట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్. బై వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద డినామినేటర్ 3. హౌ మచ్ యాడ్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఫర్ n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1? వీ కెన్ గెట్ ద 3. n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1 తీసుకుంటే 3 రావాలంటే నేను ఎంత యాడ్ చేయాలి? n ప్లస్ 2. అగైన్ సేమ్ 4 రావాలి, n ప్లస్ 3. 5 రావాలి, n ప్లస్ 4. n ఈస్ వాట్ హియర్? n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1. ఇక్కడ ఏ వాల్యూ అయినా తీసుకో. n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1 అంటే ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్, n ఈక్వల్స్ టు 2 అంటే సెకండ్ టర్మ్ వస్తుంది, n ఈక్వల్స్ టు n అంటే nth టర్మ్ వస్తుంది. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ద టర్మ్స్ ఇన్ ద గివెన్ సిరీస్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్ఫినైట్ సిరీస్. It is clear?
Okay.
Okay, ma?
Okay, madam.
Take a pic. Okay, any doubts in the comparison and P series? Completed?
Completed, ma'am.
Yes. Next method. Shall I start the next method?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very important method. D'Alembert's test ratio. Okay, now write the statement first. If summation un is a series of positive terms, if summation un is a series of positive terms such that limit n tends to infinite un by un plus 1, which is equals to L. Then the first one, summation un is convergent if L value greater than 1. Summation un is divergent if L less than 1. And the third one, test fails if L equals to 1. Simply, by D'Alembert test ratio, the given summation un is the convergent when L greater than 1, which is the divergent when L is less than 1, which is the fails. The test is fails when we are getting L value equals to 1. So this is the D'Alembert test ratio. Compulsory you have to remember the total 3 conditions of D'Alembert test ratio. It is clear?
Yes, ma'am. So now it's clear.
Yes. Now once again I am going to repeat this. Summation un is the series, infinite series. That is the positive infinite series. Now we need to find limit n tends to infinite un by un plus 1. Just we need to find. That is the first step. Okay, finding of limit n tends to infinite un by un plus 1. We are getting one value. That value is greater than 1, that is a convergent. That value is less than 1, that is a divergent. That value is equals to 1. The given summation un is the test fails. Now further investigation is there. Now to decide the nature of the series. The nature of the series. What is the meaning of this? Now substitute L equals to 1. Okay, now substitute L equals to 1. Then the given series is the convergent or divergent. Again we need to find. Substitute L equals to 1. When the given test is fails. Then again we need to decide the given series is a convergent or divergent. It test fails. It is clear all of you? Any doubts? D'Alembert test ratio. Okay.
Okay.
Write down. I'm going to explain one small problem. Completed?
Completed, ma'am.
Yes. Conditions గుర్తున్నాయా? చెప్పండి conditions. Conditions tell me. L greater than 1, convergent. L less than 1, divergent. L equals to 1, the test fails. What is L? That is the main thing. Limit un n tends to infinite un by un plus 1. That is the L. It is clear? Now write the one problem. Test for convergence. Who's that? Now please mute your call. Mute your call, all of you, please. Next. Test for convergence. Please mute your call. Who's this? My yesterday also I'm getting the disturbance from you only. Mute your call. Test for convergence of the series. Nth term or summation 3n minus 1 by 2 to the power of n. It is clear, all of you? My video is clear?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
Next,
Yes,
what is
ma'am.
Yes,
un?
ma'am.
Next, we can select the un term. Listen carefully. This is a small problem. This procedure we have to follow for all problems in the D'Alembert test ratio. It is clear? Please mute your call, all of you, please. I am getting full disturbance. Since un. un here, un equals to this.
तू मेरा है क्या? तू मेरा ऐसा रोता है, तू भी ऐसा मेरे बन रहा है। हाँ बाबू है ना? क्या बाल काटू बाल इसे कर काट दो, हाँ काट दो।
Okay, ma, listen. un equals to 3n minus 1 by 2 to the power of n. It is clear? Now, immediately write. What we need to write here? un plus 1. What is the concept of un plus 1? By substituting n equals to n plus 1, we are getting n plus 1, un plus 1. Right? Now, when we have n is there, I am going to substitute n plus 1. Simple logic. 3 into n plus 1 minus 1 by 2 power n plus 1. It is clear, all
Good,
of you?
ma'am.
Any doubts? Hello? Any doubts, ma'am? It is clear, all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Next, the simplification here, 3n plus 3 minus 1 by 2 to the power of n plus 1. Again, un plus 1 equals to 3n plus 2. What? What, ma? un plus 1 equals to 3n plus 2 by 2 to the power of n plus 1 completed. Now, see, first of all, limit n tends to infinite un by un plus 1. ఇది కదా మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాల్సింది. Limit n tends to infinite un by un plus 1 we need to find. It is clear? Now, that is equals to limit n tends to infinite. This was un. 3n minus 1 by 2 to the power of n into 1 by un plus 1 can be written as what, ma, here? 1 by un plus 1. This is 3n plus 2 by 2 to the power of n plus 1. It is clear? Now, I'm going to write the simplification of this one. Limit n tends to infinite 3n minus 1 by 2 to the power of n. And this is 1 by denominator, right? Now this will change the denominator into the numerator, numerator into the denominator. Now 2 to the power of n plus 1 by 3n plus 2. It is clear? Any doubts, ma? Now again I am going to write limit n tends to infinite 3n minus 1 into 2 to the power of n plus 1 can be written as 2 to the power of n into 2 to the power of 1 by 3n plus 2. It is clear, all of you? Into 2 to the power of n. Get cancelled. Yes? Huh? ఏంటమ్మా?
మీరు రాస్తున్నప్పుడు మేడం ఈ వీడియో
స్ట్రక్ అయిందా?
రాస్తున్నప్పుడు మీరు వేరే చెప్తున్నా అది ఎక్కడో స్ట్రక్ అయింది మేడం.
ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి. ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా? చూడండి.
ఇప్పుడు ఓకే మేడం, కానీ
ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, 2 to the power of n and 2 to the power of n get cancelled. Now what is the remaining? We have limit n tends to infinite 1 by, sorry, here 2 is there, 2 into 3n minus 1 by 3n plus 2. Okay, now 2 is a constant taken outside. Limit n tends to infinite. In the numerator we have to take n common. 3 minus n common, 3 minus 1 by n. N common, 3
మేడం
plus
వీడియో స్ట్రక్ అయింది మ్యామ్.
ఊకే స్ట్రక్ అయింది మేడం. మీరు చెప్పేది ఎక్కడ ఉంది అది వీడియో.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Two constant taken outside. In the numerator we have the n is there. In the denominator we have the n is there. For that purpose I am going to take in a common of n in the numerator. Then we get 3 minus 1 by n by, again n common, 3 plus 2 by n. It is clear? N get cancelled. Now what is the remaining? 2 into limit n tends to infinite 3 minus 1 by n by 3 plus 2 by n. It is clear? Now I am going to substitute the limit value n equals to infinite. 3 minus 1 by infinite by 3 plus 2 by infinite. It is clear? 1 by infinite is a 0, 2 by infinite is a 0. 2 into 3 by 3. 3 get cancel. The value is 2. L equals to 2 we get. It is clear? L equals to 2. Now, by using the D'Alembert test ratio, what is the L value 2? What is the condition? L greater than 1 convergent, L is less than 1 divergent, L equals to 1 fails. It is clear? L equals to 2 is which case among the 3 conditions? L equals to 2. Compare with the 1. This is the big value. Now L equals to 2 is greater than 1. This is a convergent problem. Right? L equals to 2 is greater than 1 convergent by D'Alemberts. It is clear, all of you? Doubts?
Ma'am, adjust the screen now, ma'am, little bit down.
Ekkada kinda?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. కొద్దిగా తిన్నగా adjust
Okay, once again, I'm going to write in the top. Next, L equals to 2. Now, L equals to 2 is greater than 1, which is the convergent. Which is the convergent. Okay, na? By ratio test. It is clear? Hence, summation UN is a convergent. This is a convergent. L equals to 2 is greater than 1 is the convergent. It is clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, completed, ma'am.
Once again, I am going to repeat this one. By using the D'Alembert test ratio, first of all, write UN. Immediately, you can write UN plus 1. Substituting in the place of n equals to n plus 1. Then we are getting UN plus 1. And immediately, you can find through the D'Alembert test ratio, limit n tends to infinite UN by UN plus 1. Okay, now substitute UN and UN plus 1. By the simplification, compulsory we have to take a common of n. Because of n is not in the numerator. Compulsory that n is in the denominator, like that only we have to take in a common of n. It is clear? Again, by the cancellation, n get cancelled. Then substituting the limit value, that is n tends to infinite. That I am going to substitute n equals to infinite in the given. We are getting the 1 value. Now compare this value to the 1. Suppose this value is bigger value of 1, that is a convergent. This value is smaller value, compare with the 1, that is a divergent. This value is equals to 1, the given test is fails. Now the problem we are getting L equals to 2. L equals to 2 is greater than 1. This is a convergent. Then L equals to 2 is a convergent. The given series also convergent. It is clear, all of you? Okay? Doubts?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Take a
No
peek,
doubts,
Mama. Thank you. Shall I wrap?